welcome to today's video. Just bringing you along with a little bit of the behind the scenes trailer and truck maintenance. I don't usually do the lug nuts on my truck, but you know, this is the first tournament of the spring. Gotta do what I can to try to prevent the things that I can control. You guys clicked on today's video to watch the Clarks Hill tournament. I'm really looking forward to this one. It's a couple more days before I actually take off to go fish it. We're gonna be taking the kitty right now, that's the plan. Getting this all cleaned up, organized, all the rods and tackle organized in here. And what could that be? Just in time. All right. We have got a C3 fishing rods, a little care package here. Right before Clarks Hill, I had a couple rods that I wanted to get. Let's get started with the first one here. So they actually sent me a prototype jerkbait rod, and this one right here is their final version. They're gonna be coming with that cork handle style reel seat here. Looks super clean, just beautiful reel seat right there. I love it personally. This one right here is the 6'8" medium fast. And then this one here is one that I'm super excited about too. I do have one of their spinning rods, but this one in particular is a model that I've gained a ton of confidence in since I've been down here in the South. Damiki style fishing is a huge deal. Live scope fishing, and I've gained a lot of trust in a 7'6" medium light, and that's what this one is right here. 7'6" medium light fast action, and this thing is going to be my new favorite Damiki rod, I guarantee it. All right guys, let's throw some reels on these rods. Right here I've got the SLX XT and a Stratic CI4 Plus. Both of these are coming off other rods that I've used previously, so we're going to see how the balance feels and the comfort feels of these reel seats with these reels. C3 Fishing actually uses Alps reel seats, and these are very, very high quality, and they're made out of a really light material, so it cuts back on that weight of the rod, and you can tell it instantly when you feel these things. Super light. And I've got a 2500 Stratic right here, so the balance point on this should be right in front of the reel seat. Looks like it is. That little bit longer length usually means that the rod's going to be slightly tip heavy. A way to counteract that, if it really matters to you, is throwing a 3000 size reel on. That's going to get a little bit more weight in the back here, and it'll move that balance point just slightly closer to that reel seat. I really love this 2500 reel for flinging out little swim baits and Damiki setups. So we're going to roll with this. I can already tell right now that the balance on this is perfect, and this is going to be a really sweet finesse rod for me. Now with the casting rod, it's a little bit different, and what I mean by that is I've actually experienced with some rods where this reel seat that they have might not accept all bait casters the same, and with my previous experience with C3, they've all been really good. We're going to see here, I've tested Corrado Ks, Corrado DCs, Cronarchs, 7 reels on them. Now we're testing this SLX XT on this one, but one cool feature, and I want to show you this before I tighten everything down. As you can see, there's actually 2 tightening discs here on these C3 rods. And this main one, of course, is just like any other rod. It's going to tighten down that reel real nice. But once you get that one locked down, you take the second one and it basically acts as a lock, and it's just kind of a peace of mind feature. You're not going to have that reel move at all. It's not going to loosen up or anything by having those 2 discs, and super sweet little feature on these rods, and it just really kind of adds to the custom feel to them as well. I think you guys are probably going to see both of these rods in the Clarks Hill video. I really can't wait to get this spring semester kicked off. So if you guys are interested in these C3 rods at all, just know they're that small local business in Minnesota. They're customizable, so although their main series are going to come out with this sort of layout with that cork handle and all that, remember they're custom rods, so you can change this piece to accent, you can do different colors, EVA, metal, whatever you want. You can make it a split grip, or EVA grip. If you want to reach out to them, reach out to C3 Fishing or C3 Rods. I'm sure Abby would be happy to help you guys out. But super awesome quality products here. Go show a small local business in Minnesota some support, guys, and get out fishing. That's the biggest thing. So we're going to get after Clark's Hill now, officially, I think. What you got to say, Hammer? Well, Skint just pulled up.
Man, we are locked in. It is early as heck. Barely making it. But hey, you got to do what you got to do to catch these bass. They ain't going to catch themselves.
Making the first gas stop of the trip. Everybody knows it's expensive to fish. Got to make a couple stops on the way to the lake, and then pretty much every single day you go fishing, you got to fill up again. And it's usually right about, like, I'd say the trip to Clark's Hill, it'll be probably about 90 to $100 to drive there, and then each day you fish is probably $30 to $40, and then tournament days you're going to burn through gas usually quite a bit, so add that all up. We made it. Just pulled up to the ramp here to get everything unstrapped, and we're getting fishing. Not like this on the cruise though.
No. But those lakes aren't wide enough.
You throwing?
I'm gonna throw this crankbait. I just want to get strapped up on it. I feel like ripping this red. Something you gotta get.
I think if you keep throwing that thing, you're gonna catch one.
At least a little.
Well, yeah.
Strap
No,
up.
I don't know. We'll keep that thing here. Put a bite off the mud line, huh? That looks good to me. Yep.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
buddy.
a good one.
Watch out for the camera.
Give me some.
That was cool.
Looks like a bite.
Yes, sir.
I mean,
Or
it's
even
even
keep-
you said so.
I know, dude. Right out the middle like it's supposed to be.
Sit how you want it.
That doesn't suck right there. Oh yeah.
That's a good one.
Take that. Me and Skint just pulled up, trying to stretch here and get that out. This one was not coming off. Should I weigh that just to see?
Yeah, weigh it.
Those are the ones we're looking for right now. Pre-spawners. What's the water temp here, Skip?
53.
53. That's 2 degrees. 2 degrees warmer than the main. 3 pounds, 12 ounces. Beautiful fish right there, man. I'll take that on tournament day, 100%. Look at that fish. Heck yeah.
It's healthy, pretty big.
Oh yeah, beautiful. Out of the dirt. Beautiful fish. Almost 4-pounder. First Clarks Hill bass of the trip. That's crazy. Check this out. I just idled over a boat. Look at how clear that is. Off a little hard spot. We go on that shaking ace right there. Take that. Pale sucker.
Oh, got him. Oh, yeah. Flip him in the boat.
Nice.
Here.
On that new C3 rods right there. You take it. Skint's got those Facebook meta glasses and he just took a picture of me with my fish with his glasses. That's hilarious. A little chunky spot. It is it's a wet one out here. Nice and windy. Perfect day for graphing. What you got to say about it, Jackson?
I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
You look like you're loving it.
Having a great time. Awesome. Don't forget your bibs in the truck. FYI, do not forget your bibs and jacket in the truck.
Yeah, most of this is all literally just from idling. On the main lake, the waves are pounding up against the boat, splashing out, and it all comes flying right back at us. Alright guys, that's a wrap for day one at Clarks Hill. Spent a lot of time graphing today, just because it's been so windy. So the little bit of time we did fish, found some non-productive areas, found a couple pockets that seemed to have a decent amount of fish and some bait nearby. So the wind was pushing a lot of things around today, so a lot of these clay banks, like you can see behind me, have blown out like crazy. All that clay got stirred up, so it's got this clear water and dirty water mixing, which is kind of a cool thing. and we never went to the dirty water today, but I'm sure that's just like chocolate milk right now. Jackson's pulling up here. Just wanted to update you guys. Water temps right now, we're anywhere between 49 to 55 degrees, so really big swings all over the place. And I think the biggest factor that played into the warmer water seemed to be the direction the wind was blowing, because anytime we were on this side of the lake where the wind was blowing into it, seemed like the water was a little bit warmer. So kind of an interesting deal there, but we're gonna see what we can do tomorrow. Gonna formulate a game plan and go eat something tonight, hit the bed, and wake up in the morning and get back after it. All right, guys, this is home sweet home for the next 4 days for our tournament. Got the Airbnb. This is a very typical setup for college anglers, for anybody who doesn't understand college fishing. We either get these Airbnbs or you go to a hotel and risk people stealing your catalytic converters and all that stuff. So I usually like to go with an Airbnb if possible. A lot of times we like to get, you know, several guys together, stay at the same Airbnb, cuts down on price, which is huge for us as college anglers when we're on the road. But this time here, it's just me and Jackson. But this Airbnb is actually pretty sweet. Fortunately, it has a light, so that's gonna help out a bunch with just rigging at night. So yeah, this is kind of just what we're gonna be staying at. Pretty much just using this place to sleep every single night, rig tackle, and get ready for the next days. But got the rig setting out here, plugged in.